This Excel tutorial is about logical functions in Excel. Logical functions are used in combination with various comparison operators to perform various conditional tests and Boolean operations. So, as we are doing conditional test and Boolean operations, it results in Boolean values, either true or false. We have three types of logical functions. First one is if condition, second one is and the third one is or. So first we will go through with if condition. If condition results in Boolean value, it tests the given condition and returns true if condition is met, else results in false. So let's say we have some names and their scores in a subject, so we just wanna give some result there. So how do we provide the result? If our score is greater than the meeting criteria, then result is pass, else fail. So we will apply same logic using if condition here. So as I told you in previous videos, our formula in Excel starts with equals to sign. If, as we are doing some conditional check here, so we will be using if function. Once you use any of the function here, you will be able to see the value, you will be able to see the syntax over here. So it is saying if the first argument or the condition here is logical test, so we will be writing our logic here. So if my score is greater than 45, then it will be result in true. So in case of true, the value I want to give is pass. Else, if condition is not met, then it should result in fail. So as pass and fail are string values, then those string values should be given in double quotes in Excel. I am closing my bracket and press enter. So as 93 is greater than 45, hence it resulted in pass. So I am dragging this down. So for the last value 45, as 45 is not greater than 45, that means it resulted in fail. So in case this value is less than 45, then it will result in fail. Else if I give this value more than 45, then it will result in pass. So let me do Control Z. For undo, it has given me fail. Right, now coming to the next of logical function, that is AND. Logical AND function test multiple conditions at once and return true well all the conditions are met, otherwise it returns false. So for example, we have the scores of two subjects and we want to see whether both the values are met, conditions are met, then it should result in pass. So I am using AND here. If my first score is greater than 45 and my second score is greater than 50, then what it should return? It will give me true because both the conditions are meeting, right? So if you see here, on this edge of the cell there is highlighted dot coming up. So if you hover your mouse there, you will see that mouse cursor is changed. If you scroll it down, it will result in the logical meeting logic building for all the cells here. So if you see this last cell, my first condition, first score is not greater than 45, hence it result in false because AND operator or AND function checks both the conditions here. If any one of the condition is false, it doesn't meet, then it will result in false. If you see here, if my condition as per my condition, this value should be greater than 45. So let me increase this value. It will result in true because both the conditions are met. Now let me give it 40 true. It will result in false because one of the two conditions is not meeting. This is how AND function behaves. Now we will come to OR function. OR function tests multiple conditions and it will return true even when any one of the condition is met, else it returns false. So if any one of the conditions is true, then it will result in true, else false. So here again I will start my formula with equals to sign. Will do OR. Here I will be giving my logic. If my first score is greater than 45 and my second score is greater than 50, it will result in either true or false. Press enter. It is true. Why? Because my both the scores are meeting. Now if I scroll down, my last score is false. Why? Because my both the conditions are not meeting. Now if let's say for first score I'll be doing 56, it will result in true because one of the two conditions is meeting and one is not meeting. That's the reason it is giving me true. So this is how logical functions work. See you in the next tutorial.